Hello, everyone, and welcome to Into the Mind of Music, Monday Night Live, presented by NJ Bass Academy. We've got a lot of great things coming up in the news, so hang out. And I'd like to give a shout out to my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing, and if you're not a subscriber, think about subscribing. I'd appreciate that. All right, let's start off with what's up at NJ Bass Academy. Well, I'm going to be doing a bunch of videos, a video series, how to for beginners, and some intermediates, but mostly for beginners. So that series, I'll be working on a few videos, so watch out for those. And this Wednesday will be my free lesson, and that's going to be on the hexatonic major and the hexatonic minor scale. So look for that free lesson on Wednesday. And what else? And over on the lessons on Patreon, I put up a series on the modes of the major scale. So that series is up there. And of course, I'm working on my book with all of the tablature and written music. And hopefully that'll be a standalone. So once again, thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate that. So let's go over to the news. Let's just get right into this thing here. All right, let's go over to the news. Sly and the Family Stone and Stevie Wonder. All right, let's get into this. A new film is going to be coming out. It says, film features previously unseen footage of Sly and the Family Stone, Nina Simone, Stevie Wonder, and more performing at Black Woodstock Festival in 1969. I didn't know there was a such thing, and I'm sure that the media didn't really cover it, unfortunately. And here's a picture of Sly. It says Sly Stone giving the crowd what they want in a scene from the documentary Summer of Soul. Okay, so the documentary is called Summer of Soul. And this sounds really, really, really cool. Questlove's documentary Summer of Soul. It says, or when the revolution could not be televised. Okay, I dig that. Will arrive in theaters and on Hulu. So if you have Hulu, it's going to be on there July 2nd. The Roots drummer directional debut delves into the little-known history of the Harlem Cultural Festival, dubbed the Black Woodstock, which took place the same summer as Woodstock in '69. Over the course of 6 weeks at the Harlem Mount Morris Park, New Morris, now it's Marcus Garvey Park. The lineup, those show featured Sly and the Family Stone, Nina Simone, B.B. King, Gladys Knight and the Pips, Stevie Wonder, and more. And Summer of Soul features never before seen footage from those concerts. I can't wait to see this. Summer of Soul had its world premiere at the Sundance Film Festival in February. It was awarded both the U.S. Grand Jury Prize and the Audience Award in the U.S. Documentary category. It has always been a dream of mine to direct films, and telling this story has been truly an amazing experience, Questlove said in a statement at the time. I am overwhelmed and honored by the reception the film is receiving. And yeah, I'm sure that's pretty epic. Not long after Summer of Soul's success at the Sundance, it was announced that Questlove will direct an as yet untitled documentary about Sly Stone. So that is some pretty cool stuff right there. So let's just go over to screen one for a minute. If you don't know Sly and the Family Stone, Larry Graham, the bass player, phenomenal. One of the funkiest bass players ever. And he started thumping and popping. That's what Larry calls it. Thumping and popping, which a lot of you know. If you know bass, you know slap bass. They call it slap bass. Well, Larry didn't slap the bass. Larry thumped and popped. So how he would do that is he would thump with his thumb and he would pop. He wouldn't just pop the string. He would grab it with both fingers and pull that thing. Pop. Very, 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 very dynamic. Larry Graham, one of the great bass players ever. One of my heroes, actually. The first person I ever saw do that technique, and I was like, wow, what's he doing? All right, so we got something else here in the news, and hopefully this will let me click on it. And let's see, let's let this load in. Okay, Dmx, if you know the rapper Dmx, he had a heart attack. And, our thoughts and prayers over here at NJ Basic Academy go out to him and his family and everyone involved in that. That's pretty sad. So let's go over to screen 2 here in the news. All right, so we have Dmx Prayer Vigil set for outside hospital where rapper remains on life support. This is also kind of close to my heart because DMX, I guess, was involved with the motorcycle club. And as you all know, I'm big on the motorcycles. So I'm just going to roll this clip. Hopefully I have it centered. Yeah, I'm just going to roll this clip and watch this.
Okay, so this is right across from the White Plains Hospital where DMX is inside here. We're on the location. A whole group of the Rough Riders came out to show support for DMX, and they're about to do a tribute here. They just rolled up and they're right across the street from the hospital. Okay, so this is right across from the White Plains Hospital where DMX is inside here. We're on the location. A whole group of the Rough Riders came out to show support for DMX.
All right, so
and they're about to do a tribute here.
Okay, we'll try to stop that. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay, so the motorcycle club, the Rough Riders. Sorry, you just had a rough ride there. Oh, I hope that wasn't too crazy loud. Anyway, motorcycle club, the Rough Riders came out in support of DMX. And here it says in their statement, also issued April 4th. Here, let's see what it says, if we can find something about the Rough Riders. Oh, is it locking up on me? Yep. Okay, we'll come back to that and see if it unlocks itself. Anyway, the Rough Riders motorcycle club, and I guess they licensed the name the Rough Riders something through DMX because I don't know, maybe he has the name. I'm not really sure, but yeah, yeah, bikers they support, man. They really support. So they showed up outside the hospital and they were blasting his music over the thing, and I thought that was pretty excellent. Let's see if I go back to screen 2, what's happening with that. Okay, so it's no longer locked up. Let's see. There was a video here. I wanted to play this, so let me play this video here for you. Hopefully it'll load in. Meanwhile, at NJ Base Academy, I just had my first COVID shot today.
Welcome to Rolling Stone News. I'm Adisa Duke. A prayer vigil for DMX will take place outside White Plains Hospital in White Plains, New York, where the rapper remains on life support after reportedly suffering a heart attack. The vigil, hosted by Rough Riders to the Rescue Foundation, will take place Monday, April 5th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. The official vigil follows an impromptu gathering on Sunday, April 4th, when members of the Rough Riders Motorcycle Club, which licensed its name from the label/hip-hop collective that DMX was part of, arrived at White Plains Hospital to pay tribute to the rapper. In a statement issued April 4th, DMX's family said, quote, "On Friday night, April 2nd, 2021, our brother, son, father, and colleague, DMX, birth name of Earl Simmons, was admitted to White Plains, New York Hospital, facing serious health issues. We ask that you please keep Earl/DMX and us in your thoughts, wishes, and prayers, as well as respect our privacy as we face these challenges." While there were initial reports that the heart attack was triggered by a drug overdose, neither the rapper's family nor any of his reps have confirmed that. As of Monday, the rapper was still in a coma and breathing via a ventilator. Thanks for watching. For more on this story and all your music news, visit rollingstone.com.
And there you have it.
Welcome to Rolling Stone News. I'm Adisa.
On Rolling Stone. So let's go back to here. Let's go back to screen 1. All right, so that's the big story on DMX, and I'm gonna close out this. And here we're back here. All right, I'm gonna go over and check out the chat here after the news. Do I have anything else in the news? No, nothing really else in the news, but I do want to come over here and check to see if anyone is in the chat room. And no, nobody's in the chat room as of yet, or it's delayed. I don't see it. I know I have a big delay going on here between the stream and what I'm seeing. All right. So, what time we got? All right, it's time for call in. If anybody would like to call in, if anybody's watching, maybe I'll get a call in later. I kind of straightened out the call in last week. The call in was getting all kinds of feedback and stuff like that. So, it was crazy. Yeah, so I got that fixed. I got that straightened out. Everything seems to be working well. Let's check out the chat one more time. Yeah, okay. So it says, "I'm heartbroken about DMX. He had a difficult life back and forth in rehab." Yeah, okay. Yeah, the poor guy. 1998 album, Flesh of My Flesh, used to be my favorite rap album. He did about 12 movies. Wow. And I believe has 15 children. Wow. That's amazing, but it's sad. I hope he makes it. I don't know. They can they can do some miraculous. They could do some miraculous things nowadays. It's just, it's just incredible what they can do. And anyway, the thing on Sly Stone sounds cool. I like all of that kind of stuff, so I can't wait till that comes out. And there's all kinds of cool things coming out. There's going to be a documentary that's coming out on Abbey Road Studios for the Beatles. And I believe there's an anniversary of the John and Yoko album coming up. Yeah, so there's a bunch of cool things. All right. Well, I'm always writing new things and new grooves and things to have fun on. So maybe I'll play over something for just a few minutes and see if anybody gives a call in. Let me just check the chat here one more time. I keep hitting the wrong button. There you go. All right. All right, so let me grab the bass here. I'll show you a little bit about Larry Graham and the way he thumps and plucks the bass. Why not? Okay. Let's see. I'll just hold this up here a little bit so you can see it a little better. Okay, most people, well, I shouldn't say most people, but some bass players that slap the bass, they actually slap the string and they like bounce it off the string. It's kind of like a bounce. But Larry Graham didn't do that. Larry hits the string and he follows through to the next string. Much more aggressive. Okay? And when they pluck, a lot of guys they'll bounce off and with their finger, they'll pluck it. Where Larry would grab the string with two fingers like this and pop, thump and pop. Like that. Not more aggressive sound. All right. So that's a little bit about Larry Graham and his style of playing. Let me see if I can play this famous. All right, something like that if I remember. But yeah, that's pretty aggressive with a little bit of distortion on it. All right. Turn that off. All right, here's a little bouncy 12/8 thing that I kind of stole. I guess I stole the groove from the Allman Brothers, or I was not really stole it, but I guess I was influenced by the Allman Brothers groove. I don't think it sounds anything like the Allman Brothers, but I just like the 12/8 thing. So let's see. MJ Bass Academy. All right. Lessons over there on Patreon. Constantly working on the lesson series. Here we go. All right, a little 12/8 groove right there. All right, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to NJ Bass Academy. Into the Mind of Music Monday Night Live every week. Here, music news. All right, so if anybody wants to give a call in, don't hesitate to call in and give your 2 cents. All right, just a little groove thing that I came up with here. All right, don't forget to tune in, or I should just say, don't forget to look for my free lesson on the hexatonic scale. I'm just going to go over here and see if I can check the chat. Charles, hey Charles, how you doing, man? Yeah, I'm just hanging here, man. It's kind of a slow night, you know. Having a lot of fun, and just kind of, I had my first COVID shot today, so I'm feeling a little off, actually. I'm feeling a little bit off. Little anxious, really not like I just don't really feel myself. But hey, I'm super, super, super happy to get the vaccine. So that's about it. I don't know if you saw the Sly and the Family Stone thing that I did in the beginning, but yeah, that's pretty cool, Larry Graham. So, what do you think, Charles? How you been? Hoping everything is okay. The delay on the stream and the chat is really tremendous today, so it's such a long delay for some reason. I don't know why. But that's okay. The show must go on. The show must go on. Well, I'd like to thank everyone for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, think about subscribing. And don't forget, hit the like button. That helps a lot. I really do appreciate that. I'm just going to, I don't know. What should I do? Maybe I should improvise something. Let's see. I might be getting myself into trouble now. I'm actually just kind of waiting for the video to catch up so I can see some of the questions in the chat. All right, there you go. Thank you, Charles. I'm glad that you, I'm glad that you're here. Anyway, it looks like my stream, it looks like I'm still playing while I'm getting this chat. Anyway, I really appreciate you tuning in. Oh, Charles said I had mine on Thursday. Number 1, Moderna. I'm kind of like in and out of it still. Yeah, like my arm hurts a little bit, where they gave me the shot. And I feel a little racy, actually. I feel like a little anxious. I don't know. I don't know whether I feel good or whether I feel too anxious. Not really sure. But yeah, that's what I had too today. I had the Moderna, and no big thing. They really have it down. Once you get an appointment, when you go there, the line is quick and everything. Now I have to go back in 28 days. So I know you said that you're in between things, so you're probably not going to be able to give a call in this week, but that's okay. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for showing up, Charles, and I appreciate the comments. So, if you're watching this and you're not watching it live, don't forget, leave a comment. If you have any comments about DMX, please leave them on there, or any comments on the Sly and the Family Stone, Stevie Wonder. I mean, that's got to be great. I mean, my first concert was, well, I was into the hard rock then, My first concert, I went to go see a band called Blood Rock, because at that time I was into Black Sabbath and a lot of the heavier stuff that was out at the time, Hendrix. And so anyway, so I went to go see Blood Rock, and the headlining band was Three Dog Night, and at the time they had that hit song out called One. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Anyway, they had that song out, One, and it was a great song, and Three Dog Night was a great band. I mean, they were great. Vocals were unbelievable, so I was like, yeah, Three Dog Night, they're good. I'll go see Blood Rock, and there's somebody else playing. I didn't know who it was. So I get to the concert, and the act that I didn't know who it was Little Stevie Wonder. So it wasn't even Stevie Wonder, it was Little Stevie Wonder at the time. And I remember he came out, and, he did his thing, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool, because I was into the Motown. I was digging the Motown sounds when I was a kid. And so I said, wow, this is pretty cool. And then he got behind the drum set, and he started doing this amazing drum solo. And right, I guess about 3/4 of the way through the drum solo, he throws the sticks away. He just throws them up in the air, throws them away, and starts playing with his hands. And me and my buddy looked at each other, and my buddy was a drummer, and we just looked at each other and went, what? What? That was great. That was crazy. So anyway, so my first concert, Blood Rock, Little Stevie Wonder, and Three Dog Night. Oh, the old days of going into the city on the train. We had, of course, we were underage. We had our wine pouches and our wine, drinking wine on the train. And at the time, you could smoke on the train, so like the car was just filled with smoke, and everybody hanging out and partying and drinking wine, and because it was a train trip, I mean, hey, we take the train in, right there, you're right at the garden, you get back on the train, boom, you're right home. You don't have to drive, you don't have to do anything. That's what I love about being so close to the city. I was in the city actually yesterday, and I'm going to take a weekend and ride my motorcycle into the city and hang out and do some filming there. So, and a big shout out to the Rough Riders that went out and had that respect vigil for DMX, That's a great thing. I've been riding motorcycles for a long time, and I've donated thousands of dollars over my lifetime, I guess, to charities. By going on the ride, you have to pay. You pay money, you pay a rider's fee, and money goes to charity, and it's a wonderful thing. All right. So where was I? Right, I went down the rabbit hole of the story. All right, so Charles is busy. He's in between things. He's always doing 3 things at once. That man, he's always busy. Oh, yeah. So I was going to improvise a little something, and let's see if I can get this looper to work with this. Let's see. Let's just put down. Let's get some drums going. Okay, hopefully I got a 4-measure beat going. Okay, hopefully I got a 4-measure beat going. Okay, hopefully I got a 4-measure beat going. I forgot I record my voice. Don't talk, John. All right, getting a little crazy here. NJ Bass Academy, Into the Mind of Music. Messing around with my distortion pedals and all kinds of stuff. Pretty cool, I guess. All right, getting a little crazy here on Monday night. I guess it's the COVID vaccine. Or maybe it was because I was thinking about the old days when I used to listen to Black Sabbath and stuff. All right, I'm having fun. All right, once again, if you're a subscriber, thank you very much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. I am going to go over and check the chat and see what's going on here. Okay. Got that old Return to Forever Stanley Clark sound going on. I don't know, man. Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff going on. I just improvised something else. I know it's like way off. Okay, it says the video is not delayed on our end. Oh no, I know it's not delayed on your end, Serena. Thank you. It's just slow at in coming back. In other words, I'm talking, but right now I'm watching what you're watching, and right now what you're watching is me playing, and I stopped playing about I guess a minute or two ago. So that's all. It's just kind of strange. I have a strong stream health. Stream is healthy. I'm all good as far as the stream goes. But yeah, I'm just having some fun here at NJ Bass Academy. Once again, if you're a subscriber, thank you very much for subscribing. And I'll take all these effects off. All right, well, thank you very much for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. And if you had some fun while you were here, hit the like button. And you can always call in after the news. Anybody that has my phone number, the phone number here at the studio, you can give a call in. If you're one of my subscribers and you would like my number, you can email me at bassmanjtfunk@gmail.com, which I should put my email up here someplace in the screen. All right, so thank you very much for tuning in. All right, thank you all for hanging out. Like I said, I got my COVID vaccine, so kind of feeling a little weird tonight, as you could tell by that bass performance. And I have my keyboard set up here, which is always fun. All right, I'm going to call it quits for tonight. All right, we'll go out with a little happy groove. Yeah, but I'm happy to get my vaccine. I got the first one, the first Moderna vaccine. I go back again, and then I'm fully vaccinated. But I hear we're going to have to be wearing masks for quite some time to come, because they're actually offering $500,000 to the person or company that comes up with the best mask. So that either tells you, well, I know what it tells me. It tells me that we're going to be wearing masks for quite some time. So get used to it, folks. All right. Okay, this is a little G minor thing. So I think I'll use F Mixolydian. How about that for all you theory gurus? And I won't go outside of F Mixolydian for all you budding bass students. So F Mixolydian is the same as the major scale, with the seventh note lowered by one semitone, or a half step or 1 fret lower than the major scale. All the rest of the notes are the same. So let's see how that sounds. All right, so F mixolydian. And J Bass Academy signing off. Okay. Okay, don't forget to support me on Patreon. Hit the like and subscribe. And I'll see you next week, Monday night live. Let me know if you want me to keep doing this live thing. It's a little different. The Into the Mind of Music podcast is generally taped. So, all right. So let me know in the comments if you want me to keep doing the live show. And I will see you next week. Peace, love, music for all. Go get your coronavirus vaccine. Making me a little bit woozy here tonight, but I'm sure I'll be absolutely fine. I'm not going to turn into a zombie or anything, I hope. And I'll see you next week. All right, guys. Peace.